Hello and welcome to the 2025 BIKC Local Heavyweight Final at Leeds. This is the highlight of my indoor karting year, certainly, and it's where we can go to really test how good we are against other people that weigh as much as we do. Last year I was the fastest in the 3-month qualifying at Leeds, second in the final on the night, and just missed out on nationals by coming a really disappointing 4th at regionals. So this year, fastest again in 3-month quali. I'm hopeful that I can get something going in the final. I've qualified P3 overall. I was fastest in my session, 2 people went faster in the next one, so let's jump straight to the grid. So, starting P3. Top 6 go through, there's 8 in the final because there were 15 of us. Bottom 8 go into the B final, top 7 went into the A, and then the winner of the B came into the A. So, lights go green. Hamid is immediately behind, so I go straight to cover him off. I know he's going to go for a dive if he gets any hint of an opportunity, so don't want that at the first corner. Jamie gets a good start. I'm all over the back of Jack at this point. I know this cast is good, so I've got a good feeling that I can try to get up and try to fight my way through. Look at 6, not happening though. Not going to be able to get enough of an overlap into that corner, so get out of it. Still pretty close though. Looking for any chance I can get. Also, you know, it's a 15-minute race, so there's plenty of time. No need to go for anything. A little bit wide there, but coming into the last corner. Hamid with a big dive. He's hit, and I'm in the wall.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I'm in the wall. I'm under the barrier. Lights are still green, and finally go yellow. That's it. That at this point is my BIKC over because I'm down in 8, a way off. So if we go back over here, I'm pretty far over. I'm more in the middle than I would like to be. Hamid goes for a big old lunge, not turning, turns when we make contact, puts me in the wall. I've got nowhere to go. Lights remain green for 5 seconds until afterwards, and I am absolutely fuming. I've lost so much time, and you know, that is my BIKC over at this point. That's Richard. He's in 7th place, so that is the size of the gap. If we're going to measure it, let's see. So through the first corner, we're through 5 seconds, through 6 seconds. I'm shouting at everything. 8.6 seconds, over 8.5 seconds to the guys in front. There we go. We can see them 2.5 corners in front. And I'm thinking, what do I do at this point? But then I remember.
諦めんなよ。諦めんなお前。どうしてそこでやめるんだ。そこで。もう少し頑張ってみろよ。ダメ諦めたら。周りのこと思えよ。もう一周一つのこと思ってみろって。あともうちょっとのところなんだろ。俺だってこのマイナス10のところ。しじみが取れて頑張ってんだよ。絶対っていうの必ず目標達成できるだからこそネバーギブアップ
I'm not giving up. I'm still shouting. I'm absolutely livid inside the helmet, but I'm determined to not go out. There's Hamid going up to serve his penalty. That's basically his BIKC over because black flag, 10-second stop and go. I'm not happy, but I'm going to do what I can. Coming forwards, I've caught up a second on this lap. So we're going to keep jumping forwards and see how much time we can take out the guys in front. Maybe if we're lucky we can catch them. So, jumping forwards, lap 7, looking at where Richard is on the apex. I'm 3.5 seconds behind, so I've taken out 5 seconds so far. I'm catching them and I can see them on the same straight. So this is really good and it's really giving me the hope and the belief that I might be able to catch them, get past one person and qualify for the BIKC regionals. So jumping forward to now lap 9, I'm 1.4 seconds behind. I can see them. They're so close now. There's a real chance. Harley goes for a move on the inside, gets the position. That puts him out of place. Richard goes through. Richard's also through. That slowed everyone down, giving me a chance to get a good run. And already, lap 9, I'm on the back of them. So coming through the second to last corner, catch up a load of time through the final one. I'm on the back. I'm in the pack, getting a huge clap from everyone on the side. Thank you there. It was really good. It really gave me a lot of encouragement and enthusiasm and just kept me going, so thank you everyone. Through the first corner, not quite anything going on, so I'm going to stick behind them. Through the chicane, I get a good exit, really good. I look to the inside, he doesn't see me, goes to the inside, goes defensive. nothing going on. I look at a cutback, he goes middle of the track, can't go through there, very good. So I'm up on the back of them, but I'm not quite through. Obviously overtaking being a very different thing. It gives me the old get a load of this guy for some reason, don't know why, but okay. Coming through, I'm still behind, so catching them definitely was one thing, but now trying to find a way through. Got a good run on the straight, through the first corner, nothing going yet, everyone line of stern, but I had a good exit from this chicane last time, so as we go through, I'm going to get another good exit. He looks around, I'm here, he goes middle of the track, comes across, I go into the inside, go little bit of a gap, a tiny little bit of contact, I let him back, but then through 6 he just takes the normal line, I go for a cutback, I've got a good run, I'm through, that's it, that's all I need for BIKC, because that is 6th place, but I don't want to stop here. First of all, I know he's probably going to want this place back. Second of all, I want another one or two if I can. Last corner, he looks, but nothing going on. Big claps again from everyone at the side. Thank you very much again. I'm screaming at myself this time, trying to get myself going. It was an up and down night, and I know that with the speed I caught everyone at, I should be able to just drive away from the guy behind, not have to look if he's going for any moves, you know, not be too defensive, and try and focus on getting further up and making it more secure rather than just sitting at the bubble. So Richard trying to get past Harley in front, that's going to slow them both down, give me a chance to get up. Also going to give the guy behind a chance to catch up with me as well, because these two are fighting so hard. So Richard goes wide, I go for a big old dive at the last corner, get through, get some more waves, everyone happy, but Richard gets the run around the outside, he's jumping in the cart, doing everything he can. I decide not to go for it at the first corner, get out of it, Richard keeps the position. So still P6, still where I need to be to qualify for regionals, but it's obviously the worst place to be in because everyone wants to just get through. Richard, I go either side, a little bit of contact, I go side by side, I don't think that was anything really, I go for a cutback again, get up the inside, there's a bit more contact, but Richard's going to have the inside for the second part of this, which is always going to be easier for him, so I go a little bit wide, guy in green comes back, he's trying to get past, a little bit of contact again, I'm around, I got it stopped on the apex though, so no way through for him. Keep the position, Richard gets a big old gap, so now I might have to think about the guy behind, come through the first corner, he's not there though, so that's okay, we can keep going. We're still in P6, still okay, not had any warnings yet as far as I know, so nothing too bad, and we can start to chase down Richard again and try to get past. So jumping forward, start of lap 17 now, we're on the back of him, no way through yet though. I think the guy behind has fallen off a little bit, so don't have to worry about him too much, but Richard, I'm definitely keen to get past him and just really secure that position. So he's looking around all over the place, he knows I'm here, he doesn't want to get overtaken, he's happy with 5th. I'm not looking for anything yet, he's jumping around in the car, desperate to get any amount of performance he can. I've been ducking to get any sort of milliseconds I can when I was trying to catch him up, so I absolutely understand. As we come through the second to last corner, got a good run though, onto the straight, again got a good run, I'm in the slipstream, he's looking around, he goes to the middle of the track, I go to the outside, he looks, I'm here, he puts me in the wall a little bit, we both lose a bit of time, but I get a good cut back out of the first corner, give him a little wave, hello, take the line through the first corner, dangerously take the one through the second corner, thankfully no contact, he's there on the outside, but that was my position, I think. I don't think I did anything wrong there. So we're into P5, nowhere on turn 6, so that's the position. That's it. Now I'm definitely safe, because if the two guys behind want to fight, they absolutely can. I don't want to stop you two from fighting, I just want to try and drive off as much as I can. Through the last corner, I look around, he's not there. So I probably don't need to worry about him. Come across the line, look around, he's not there still. Now let's try and chase down 4th place. There's a bit of a gap. Let's look up, get the penalty point board. Now you can get, I believe it was 3 before you get a drive through, so I'm a bit confused. I didn't feel like I did too much wrong, but obviously the staff are all on top of the pit lane, big noise coming underneath the pit lane, so you don't really know what's going on. Easier to just give both me and Richard a penalty point. Fair enough. It doesn't mean that I've got to lose a place or anything, it's just a first warning essentially, so that's fine. I'll take a position and a penalty point warning. I'm I'm definitely catching up to Harley now. So really want to try and catch him and, you know, see, can we get into 4th place? That would be an incredible comeback. And as we come over the bridge, we're going to actually jump forwards now to the end of the lap, start of lap 20, which was my fastest lap of the night, also the fastest heavyweight lap of the night, which I was pretty happy with considering. So using all the track through the first corner, coming around middle of the track to get a good entry into the chicanes. Had to do a little bit of a lift through the second part because there just wasn't as much grip as usual. Through turn 5, nice, again halfway out, a little bit of a lift through 6 as well, just to make sure I wasn't scrubbing any speed, and you can see just how much I'm catching the guy in front, and really, you know, starting to think maybe I could have a chance at 4th. Coming through the second to last corner, I feel like I get that one quite well. Coming through the last corner, no one behind, ducking down, shaving any sort of milliseconds off that I can, 40.5, again fastest lap, fastest heavyweight lap, so you know, happy with that, and I've really started to reel him in now. Now, this is the last lap, so all to do on this one if I want to get 4th. Like I said though, I am already through because P6 upwards go through, but I'd love to just get another position, really prove myself. And we're really starting to catch him now. Coming up to turn 11, he goes defensive. I make a little bit of a mistake. He goes very defensive into 12. If we had another lap, would have been able to get him, I think. But as we come across the line, flag goes, and that's it. I've done it. I qualified despite having been in the barrier at the end of the first lap. That was enough to get qualified for regionals at Trafford. So definitely not done it the way that you would expect, not done it an easy way, but I'm very happy that I have done it regardless. Would have loved a trophy, but you know, let's try and get one at Trafford, I guess, instead. So there are your top 12 heavyweights at Leeds. Well done, Jamie, Jack and Hassan. Hopefully Trafford goes a little bit smoother. I'm not sure I would be happy with the 4th place there either, especially after last year, you know, top 3 go through, but we made it through today, completing the lap, gonna drive past everyone, big claps, final BIKC race for the year at Leeds, and thank you very much for watching. Had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed watching me fight back from the barrier. Thank you.